Yeah, this Phoenix Force deck was played to the #1 spot on the Infinite leaderboard, and its pilot is touting a super secret tech card that gave it the edge. Do you know what that super secret tech card is? It's Shang-Chi. Now, to be fair, Shang-Chi is not actually in the most popular versions of this deck. So this is a little bit of a creative twist on this build. And I have to say, it actually did make this deck feel very powerful from time to time, giving that surprise reactivity in a deck that's otherwise about developing your own power and your own threats. Did seem to throw people off, did get some surprise cubes as well. So although it may not remain much of a surprise for long, did offer some flexibility in different paths in this deck that I think were rather welcome. Beyond that, of course, this is a pretty traditional Phoenix Force deck. You're trying to play a Human Torch or a multiple man. You're trying to destroy them and then resurrect them with Phoenix Force, move them around a bunch to get really, really big Human Torches into Arnim Zolas, or move around a bunch of multiple men to just get a bunch of 8-power dudes floating all over the board. You've got the backup game plan here of Shuri into Nimrod, which of course still really plays nicely with your various destroy cards as well, and can give you a separate sort of win condition or sometimes complementary one. So all in all, this is a pretty proven standard list, which, by the way, is why I'm running variants. If the deck's not all that different or exciting, I thought, hey, we might as well see some fun and exciting variants. You guys finally talked me into it. But that said, still a proven, consistent, reliable, high output deck that can clearly be played to the very highest levels in Marvel Snap. So hopefully one you'll find some success with as well. That said, had some fun games, some crazy highlights as always. Arnim Zola shenanigans, Phoenix Force shenanigans do make this deck pretty crazy fun on top of being pretty crazy good. Yeah, real quick, before we move on, I'd like to thank our sponsor for this video, Factor. Factor is a meal subscription service that's all about healthy eating made easy. There's no prep, no mess. You don't have to plan your meals for the week. You just have everything there ready to go, making it super convenient. And Factor offers a ton of flexibility to fit your lifestyle. There are different options for meal preferences, things like keto, calorie smart, vegan, vegetarian. There's more than 27 meal options each week, so you're gonna find something that's perfect for you and your lifestyle. And the meals are incredible. I was scanning this week's menu on the website, and all of these look really good. Mushroom chicken thighs and wild rice, sign me up. Sun-dried tomato chicken, sign me up. Smoky Spanish chicken, I don't know what I'm getting there, but I want to try it. The big reason this works so well for us is not having to order in or pick up fast food. Sometimes that's the shortcut to solving a dinner problem, but with Factor, you don't have to worry about that. Everything is just there and ready to go. So if you want to check out Factor, you can get 50% off your first Factor box and free wellness shots for life using my link. That means you can choose 2 free wellness shots from 3 available flavors for every order while you are an active subscriber. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code with your phone. All right, Utopia making our Phoenix Force cheaper. Currently nothing to Phoenix Force, so we may just be on a Shuri Nimrod line. The Shuri being cheaper doesn't help us at all. Double this card's power, not particularly helpful. Do we ever just play a Phoenix Force just as a 3/5 and then just, play Shuri into Nimrod later? I mean, we can wait a little bit. We're not in like a crazy hurry. Because like we said, this can be 3, 4, 5 and still have a good line. So maybe just wait. I don't have a destroy or a target though, so it's probably not ideal. Can add a Phoenix Force to hand, but to what end? Let's just go for the Nimrod now. We may have to pass if this Shuri lands in Superflow, but I definitely want the Nimrod landing in Sinister London. So if we have to pass turn 4, it's not the end of the world. And hopefully Shuri just goes left so we can get started faster. I think that's the real plan. Opponent also falling behind a bit here. Brood though. Okay, so Silver Surfer could be nuts. Those are actually gonna go left. So Those are actually going to go into Shang-Chi range, though, is what's kind of crazy about this. I mean, hear me out. Do we actually want the Nimrod now, or do we want, like, Phoenix Force Venom, because the Venoms just become so freaking big? I can actually do Phoenix Force, and then next turn do Shuri, and double up the Venom again. I guess the Venom with Shuri is not great, though, right? Probably just better off playing a Nimrod, right? If I'm gonna rely on Venom to be my high-powered threat with a Shang-Chi behind it, I actually need a space available, though. So maybe it really is just dropping priority, Nimrod on 5, Venom on 6. I think that's probably right. With a trailer Shang-Chi, yeah, for sure this is right. Hopefully I don't gain priority here. Play Negasonic even. That'd actually be kind of worse for my Venom. They passed. God dang it, dude. So, oh, they still have priority? I went mid. Oh, I high rolled. Let's freaking go. Oh, I guess we can Shang-Chi first. There's no downside to that, right? Okay, so Shang-Chi deletes the Shaw and the Shaw, or basically all of mid. Venom is enormous and then copies, and there's just Nimrods everywhere. Oh, that Venom roll mid was a high roll. Thank God. Or Nimrod roll, I mean. That's so nice. If he'd gone left, I think we'd just 100% lose this game. But because of the Shang-Chi now, we have a real shot. Because they're going to go double Surfer always. These all go to 11. Shaws go, you know, giga big, however big they get. I don't know. 15 or something? Too lazy to count. So Shang-Chi just deletes. Killmonger doesn't matter. Nova just secures even. That's fine. 18 on the Shaws now. And we're obviously going to just completely murder. Doesn't even really matter where the Shang-Chi goes. Mid's clearly the home run, but nice. Let's go. Shang-Chi does add a lot to this deck, man. A lot. And the Venoms, of course. The second Venom is just a billion points. I guess there was like, no, I was gonna say maybe there's a world where I screw up from positioning, because like mid, no, because if Shang-Chi didn't go mid, there'd be space for more stuff. Yeah, I guess Shang-Chi always secured this, because 14 never beats the Venom, right? Yeah, Shang-Chi left or Shang-Chi mid, wherever he goes, is certainly more than sufficient. We almost sniped this even without the Shang-Chi. 1 point off, man. All right, yeah, next card, Destroy and Draw 2 is perfect if we hit Multiple Man or Torch. No Phoenix Force, though, so might be looking at a Shuri game instead. Nebula would be fine. Let's wait. We still have one more turn to hit the on-curve Phoenix Force here, right? So still a couple potentially good targets to draw.
Breaking news.
Miss Marvel, okay. So definitely some lockdown stuff. Well, dang. I guess we could just throw in a Ghost Spider. Maybe even just like Carnage as well, just to stay on curve. Like, I don't think we have anything cool for Phoenix Force anyway. I need hand space mostly, so I mean, this still kills a card draw technically, but Jeff moving mid, okay. I kind of just need to find like Nimrod, really. Shuri Nimrod could still win this game. There we go. Okay. Shuri Nimrod alone is not usually ideal, I would say. Do we trust here for a Venom? I only need 3 draws. It would be awesome for the Nebula's sake, right? Yeah, I think we can try, man. It's not like Deathlock's terrible necessarily. I mean, we are kind of wasting the Carnage in some ways, but giving Nebula +4 if I go elsewhere, it's like I have a lot of chances to hit Venom. I have 2 out of 3 basically to hit Venom, so I think it's worth it. Because you hit Venom, you get both, right? You get to lock in the stats and you get to debuff the Nebula, which seems fantastic. Okay, draw number 1. If we miss the Venom, I'm super sad. Shang-Chi might in some ways just be a better line. It's hard to say. Probably not really. We missed the Venom. Okay, cool, dude. Cool. Don't you love it when that happens? You kind of expect Miss Marvel to come down here and maybe even like Vision to move right. Although they may think I'm not going to have a ton of power, right? They may think I end up with 20 specifically because of Venom. So they may think Vision plus Nebula, that's 11 plus 5 is 16. I mean, we kind of expect, you know, but I got a 13-point swing. I'm just deciding where this multiple man needs to go. I don't think it needs to go right. It's 5 plus 8 on Vision would be 13 plus 5. It's a really hard play. We know they have Ms. Marvel, so I think they're going to try to support Ms. Marvel and kind of give up mid a little bit. I think 13's enough mid. I think we support the multiple man. Oh my god, bro. That's fine though, right? We're chill. Yes! They went Goliath instead. They were definitely trying to stop the Venom, yeah. Which is a good play. We actually, I guess in hindsight, got pretty lucky if we look closely. As long as we had enough to swing mid anytime, we were fine. Dude, Shang-Chi is actually clutching in this deck. Shang-Chi is just very good. Big breaking news, everybody. Shang-Chi is a good card. All right, yeah, let's play Torch, keep our options open here. We got Phoenix Force, so Baxter Building's good for Phoenix Force. Lets us kind of multiply sometimes that Phoenix Force power, especially since we don't have Tribunal in this deck. Of course, we do have Arnim Zola as well sometimes to magnify that Phoenix Force power. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran down to oh! They thought they had me, but I got there out ahead of them. Also, Arnim Zola is kind of insane. So we just play Phoenix Force mid, move it right, move it left, whatever, and I guess finish on an Arnim Zola. Then we have like potentially Shang-Chi on 5, but probably just Nimrod, right? Let's see. Drax, okay. Kind of gave them some free points there, but hopefully not enough to really matter. Somehow that's still the last card we played, which is insane. But that's priority, so maybe we'll just Shang-Chi here and try to hit a Gamora, right? Next time we go to like 56 for the Artem Zola or whatever, I think we'll be fine. Oh, War Machine. Oh, okay. I see. I mean, outside of like specifically Goliath, I don't really think we have any risks here. Oh, we even have priorities, so even Goliath is not a risk, is it? No, never mind. So like there is still the risk of like, you know, Shang-Chi right here or something. I don't know. I guess that alone would actually be a tie because of Baxter Building. So one of the hesitations with War Machine, I think if you're not playing him with some kind of energy cheat, if you're just playing him honestly on turn 5, you know, like 6 power is just not a lot. It's just not a lot. Is this actually a Shang-Chi right? I mean, like I said, we'd tie though. No, actually, we'd win a tie because of Baxter Building. What am I saying? We'd be fine. Shang-Chi's not a problem at all. That is certainly not a problem. That is definitely not a problem. We are on a completely different planet. I stunned the opponent stated for I mean, I guess really what they thought was probably happening, right, is that Human Torch can only win one spot. So if it's like if I win right with Human Torch, maybe I can't win both left and mid or something, you know, but Arnim Zola definitely changes that math pretty favorably for us. Okay, we got a Shuri Nimrod line with Carnage. That's probably going to be better than Human Torch, but if we get Phoenix Force, we'll have to think about it, right? Destroy decks are tough, though, in general, I would say. Venom mid's really cool. Shuri, Nimrod, Venom here is just crazy. It does feed a null, though. Particularly with an X23 in play, null plus Deadpool sometimes becomes an issue. I said, I don't think we're looking at a Deadpool, or we wouldn't see a Hulkbuster go down on a 23, right? Double this card's power, that's... I think that's kind of free. Like, we need to be mindful of spacing a little bit, I guess. This probably just feeds into Carnage, so this doesn't really do much. Shang-Chi is interesting mid, but Shuri is actually better overall, right? I actually think this goes here because you don't want. Well, this does limit Arnim Zola in some ways, but we're probably not doing Arnim Zola stuff anyway. Okay, they got the Deadpool, but late. It's probably good news, but we still have to worry about those double hits. Null plus Deadpool, basically. Oh. Okay. That kind of gives us a direction on, you know, Nimrod and Carnage, of course. Venom here. I mean, is there ever a world where it's not Venom, but it's... Oh, okay. They also have a Shang-Chi. All right. Is there ever a world where it's not Venom, but it's Carnage Shang-Chi? I will say that losing the monster does make it a little easier to pivot away. And then you could just like Shang-Chi right and Carnage mid and try to win left and right. We can't Carnage anywhere else, obviously. Do they play Venom here? Because if they play Venom mid, we can just Shang-Chi mid and trust the Nimrods to win one of the other spots at 12 each. That would honestly be kind of convenient. So just Carnage into Shang-Chi. This reads Venom to me, man. They're making him big too. Holy moly. Are they ever gonna Arnim Zola this? They did get priority here, and they isolated it. They made the Venom even bigger with Forge. Oh, this is a tough call because it's like, do you just play Null, or do you Arnim Zola the Venom? So this happens no matter what, right? It's really just like, does a Null come down left? In that case, I want a Shang-Chi mid. If an Arnim Zola comes down, I want a Shang-Chi here. That's a tough call. I think we play the board that we have. Maybe it's neither the way they're kind of sitting on this. I don't know. They're not slamming anything here. They might be having the same debate, right? They might also have both cards and be trying to decide. Of course, if we had priority, this wouldn't be any debate at all. We could just Shang-Chi mid, and you know that would cover our basis. But the Venom, I don't think they'd ever put a Null right. By the way, like you'd always put it left with Wakanda. So like you might think, oh, like Shang-Chi right is safer in some way or whatever. But I don't think in that case that's true. X23 left doesn't ever beat us, does it? I think so. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Carnage does beat this with Shang-Chi, right? They're at 9. Oh my god, we tie actually. Holy crap. Which is fine, but barely. Holy moly, that X23 almost cost us, man. Alright, we're sitting on Ghost Spider, no problem. Eric Chavez. What year is it? Hand does not have a clear line, right? Like no Shuri Nimrod line lining up. Certainly no Phoenix Force line. Celine is just random nonsense. Could save this Deathlock for a Nimrod, but my hand is full, so I'm just gonna tempo it for now. At this point, like Nimrod Zola works about as well, so. Brood is what they hit off their freaking that is just insane, dude. What a hit. This is really good for a Venom though, so we'll go Shuri, Nimrod, Venom, and then hope to hit Carnage, I guess, since I wasted my Deathlock, which you might be mad about. But remember, the hand was full, so I wouldn't have the Shuri if I'd kept the Deathlock. I mean, I guess I could have thrown away a Celine or Ghost Spider, to be fair. That's true. But we need Carnage. We probably need Carnage. We don't have a Shang-Chi line. We can just dump a bunch of ones for bonus power, I guess.
I am.
Definitely something to that. Brood, Iron Lad, Iron Man. Well, now I don't know what's up. I'm officially unsure what is going on. What are the Broods about in here, man? Is it like an Iron Patriot? About to just slam like an Onslaught or something? Like what? That doesn't win. Weirdly, I mean, I can contest this if they don't add any additional power here. But surely they add at least a little, right? You know what we could really do? We could really cook. We want to really cook. We could really cook. We're going to go at the Iron Man. I trust. It's a terrible decision, really. It's an absolutely terrible decision, but it's surprising, which I like. Oh yeah, Patriot's tiny. He's tiny. Does Venom double dip on the Monster Metropolis? Look at this. Look at this. This is evil. This is villainous. It was indeed Iron Patriot, and this is villainy, dude. Yeah, nice. Good save on this one. Really cool. 18's nothing. It looks like we would have won anyway, probably, right? We were gonna have 22. It said so. Did this double dip? I can't remember the math. It was 12 and 113. I don't know what the +1. That's, oh yeah, 15. Yeah, so it did double dip. It was 22, 19. Yeah, that's cool. Comes a demon. No, we don't want that. But we do love multiple men, even in Bifrost. Well, I guess we're destroying it. We really want Phoenix Force in Bifrost, don't we? That would be the dream. Man, Nico too. Geez, a lot of good potential movement options, but no reasons to do them yet. But it has some move stuff going on. I guess they just knew that was Asgard, eh? On curve better or not? I haven't really decided, but we don't have Phoenix Force, so I'm not sure it matters. In a weird way, you know, if we draw Nimrod, we're gonna be really sad to lose this Venom. If we draw Phoenix Force, you know, in other words, I can't hold it. I don't think. I'm gonna play the Carnage though, because Venom's way better in a Nimrod Shuri world. So gives me more options, maybe. Get the Ghost Spider instead. Add a copy to hand doesn't seem very useful for Shuri. I mean, this would still, I think, be. Oh, hold up, we got Avengers Compound. We got to put Shuri there. I think a Phoenix Force would still be a very good top deck with Ghost Spider in hand. It is not too late to make this happen. And Nimrod is probably still okay too. We just really need that Phoenix Force or Nimrod. Two good draws. And instead we get Arnim Zola. I don't know how to win. I mean, it's that simple. I don't know how to win. Don't think we're gonna catch our Shang-Chi here, unfortunately. So War Machine's probably just an Infinite, but I don't think Arnim Zola Shang-Chi beats Infinite, sadly, guys. Hate to be the bearer of bad news on this one. It's funny. I want to see it happen. Like, this looks very amusing, but it only puts us at 11 here. I mean, even if they move both of these out, they still have 12. It's very amusing. I wanted a game where this happened and worked, but it's just, this is not the game. If I had a way to add a little bit more power, right, like this actually could almost work, you know, but I don't. It's very amusing though. I really, really like this line. If they were just like a few cards short on tempo, man, this would be so cool. Oh, so cool, dude. If only. Wow. Okay. Nico into Torch is fantastic here. With Arnim Zola, this is actually just kind of a complete hand already, I would say. Oh my god. The opponent does not have a direct answer to this. We are about to have 8 billion power. We just need a spot. Actually, Danger Room's a good spot for the Torch. That's fine. We'll just keep bouncing him back and forth between these two spots over and over again, probably. Spider lets us make it even bigger. Definitely don't want to do anything yet. I mean, Asgard theoretically could just tempo something. There are worlds where, you know, we still get like some Nimrods as well to support the game plan. I don't know that we'll need anything else other than Phoenix Force. You know, again, assuming the opponent doesn't have the right sort of answers. I even need to draw cards here. I mean, it helps to stop the opponent from drawing sometimes if we can. But this might be playing into like Drax or something too much. I don't think we're worried about a Drax though. If this goes to plan, Drax should be fine. There is perhaps some worry of like Alioth in a deck like this. So managing to get priority would be pretty cool. Smart will definitely win some Asgard. So perhaps we should try to get like some kind of secondary lane that's very strong, you know? So like a Shuri Venom lane or something, for instance, right? Just something that can test really well. Maybe it's Shuri Nimrod, I don't know. This Ghost Spider, the way I've done this works, right? I think so. Nebula dead. Iron Lad is a Groot and not dead. Okay. So 28 already on the Human Torch, and we still have some turns to go. So I guess we'll just move him mid again. Oh, bro, we hit the Nimrod. Let's go. Well, I say that, but I don't really have, you know, I don't really have. Like, it is just good raw stats, I guess. But if I'm playing Arnim Zola, you know, I don't know. I'm not like. I guess I could. Well, I don't have energy to play anything else. Literally nothing else. I don't know. Storm! Oh my god! We're fine. We're totally fine, right? Oh yeah, we're fine. Sure, he beats Groot, right? Oh, actually, does it beat Groot with Miss Marvel? Yes, 12 is fine. 12 beats it. And certainly 56 wins. Oh my god, I didn't even think about Storm, but we just like the play for priority also is a play for Storm, right? So I'm a little sad we didn't get to see our insane, you know, 112 power Human Torch times 2, but at the same time, we take the wins. We don't care. Add a copy to hand? I don't think there's enough spice on that. It's kind of cool with like Carnage and stuff sometimes, but I would need more cards down first. Just a 4 power Carnage in hand is not exactly a particularly compelling sort of line. Demon here might be interesting. Kind of makes Deathlock a lot riskier. Makes Arnim Zola a little better though. Shang-Chi's probably bad either way. Maybe I trust that we're gonna hit the Arnim Zola and not the Deathlock. I mean, if we hit the Deathlock, I'm not really losing that much if you look at it closely, right? We're losing a Ghost Spider. Oh, hold up, I'm losing a Nico. Why did I, dude? Why did I put the Nico somewhere else? Like it mattered, by the way. Oh! That's sad. Dude, I legit put the you guys saw that, right? I put the Nico elsewhere as if that made all the difference into the Ghost Spider. Like, oh yeah, I don't want her there, man. That's bad. We don't want her there. Boy. I don't know. Cleaning out some space, I guess, is fine. Maybe they put like a Coal Obsidian here and then we just Shang-Chi on 5. Because they probably don't really have a bigger card realistically to put there. I don't know. What are we drawing that's any good? We could also just tuck away a Shang-Chi here if we expect to lose priority, I guess. The double demon. Sure, it's a good play. Does mean, like we might have to play away from Vault a little bit. Or, you know, maybe just literally Shang-Chi it, I guess. Yeah, that's fine, I suppose. Human Torch it is. I mean, we don't have Arnim Zola, we don't have Nimrod, so this is the biggest we're getting here, right? Kind of expect to lose it, but at the same time, I don't know. We might as well try. I don't know how we're winning left, though. That's the problem. If we lose mid, I think we're just done. How do we win left? I don't have anything left. Carnage is my big power play here, man. They did like 3 things. How big could they really be mid? That's not very big. Do they have a blue Marvel? You know? I mean, a Venom here is like one way for us to add power. We're up 11. That's usually pretty hard to beat. I don't know. Oh, they don't have a way to add power. Let's go. Human Torch making all the difference, man. What a weird game. This game just went real wacky from the beginning. Squirrels just locking everything up so much. Blue Marvel would have been amazing for them in that sort of scenario. Okay. Torch. Phoenix Force is a line, so we got something to do here. Ghost Spider could really accelerate this. Stuff like Arnim Zola can certainly help. Carnage is fine. We could just play like Deathlock mid in this case. I don't know that Raft is very good for us, generally speaking. Just hard to get cards in there. Blade, that looked like a high Evo Hulk, right? Okay, thank God we did not hit the Phoenix Force off Icebox. That would have been very disastrous, I think, personally. We want the... We definitely want this to hit the Phoenix Force, so we'll put it here for now, and then move it mid for turn 5. Ghost Spider would still be a very, very welcome sight if we could find it, by the way. We wouldn't begrudge you, Ghost Spider. Venom is also good for this Nimrod, though, to be honest, so we're still not mad. Still not mad. Okay, so we hope Human Torch carries with an 18th point spot. We hope that Venom plus the 8-power Nimrods help carry as well. We've only seen Blade into a Hulk and a Vision. I was like initially kind of, oh, bro, okay, this is just better, right? Okay, I mean, obviously always a little susceptible to, you know, Shang-Chi or whatever, but it's generally safer. And we actually kind of have a 15-point backup mid, honestly. So maybe not even that bad. One card mid. What is it, I wonder? What could it be, man? What is that one card? Terrified right now. What is it? Just the hella Hulk? I mean, in the scheme of the universe, that's not a bad play, right? Like, I know that looks kind of laughable in a weird way, but it's 18 power. It's not bad for a 6-drop, right? The challenge, of course, is just, you know, we developed obscene amounts of power in the same turns. It just doesn't feel fair. Okay, we love this line. This is a deck, right? This is the deck. This is everything we want to see. It's beautiful. This is a pretty safe spot, we think. So let's just play here. No worries. Something's gonna have to go there anyway. But can't get better than this. Venom later, does it have upside or downside? I mean, I don't know. Carnage is fine with it. Carnage is cheaper. You can play a Carnage with a Shang-Chi, but we really aren't anticipating needing much of that, right? We should hopefully just be able to Phoenix Force our way to victory here with the Ghost Spider. Oh, okay. That's definitely still better than Phoenix Force being gone. We do lose, you know, a nice little round of free copies, but we're not mad. You know, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, not mad. Arnim Zol at 5 though is pretty sweet, man. That said, Hela here is gonna get very big. Maybe we might need a well-timed Shang-Chi to win this game. We'll see. I think we just Arnim Zola just to get another round of 8s. You know. This also just leaves Shang-Chi open for next turn against probably just a key location. I don't know. I'm already assuming that's Hela left. There might even be a MODOK here, which, you know, the opponent has some crazy results already with Infinite and Giganto discarded, like literally the 2 biggest results. Fortunately, I got priority like an idiot, so I guess we lose. I don't know. I mean, putting it here doesn't matter because their Hela still goes off. I mean, I gotta keep track of how many freaking so 1 multiple man mid, 2 multiple man mid. In a weird way, the Venom, well, no, it doesn't really help, I guess. I need, oh yeah, there's two mid. Bro, I'm like losing my mind right now. I gotta concentrate. I'm thinking like breakpoints, basically, right? Like mid, I think is gonna be the hardest to win. There's only 2 spaces and 2 spaces available, so I don't know. I'm going hard. Well, that was weird. I'm going hard right and hard left, and hoping to just beat those because they have small cards like Hela and Moon Knight. You know, comparatively are smaller. So maybe I could just win on dumb stats, but you know, 1 unlucky Infinite, 1 unlucky whatever, still beats you there. Jubilee could be a low roll for them because it could go in a spot where they don't have a lot. Death and Infinite. Oh, well, that's already low roll city over there, man. Yeah, we just needed Infinite to go mid, man, and we had it. Like, it's that simple, right? Look, it's that simple. I like the way we played it. Just, you know, maybe there's a way to lose priority, but Dark Dimension's just so insane for them, you know. It just gives them, it's like literally their deck's main goal. Okay, yeah, we can try the Human Torch, of course. I always personally prefer multiple man. Feels safer. Torch has high rolls, obviously, you know. Crazy big torches into Arnim Zolas is definitely a possibility, but I've always been on the safety of the multiple man line is preferred for me. Vormir would have been pretty cool. Oh, honestly, yeah, let's take the multiple man. It does kind of depend a little bit on the deck your opponent is playing, on which of these is advisable, right? But I think we're gonna be just fine with this. Uh-oh. We might need the high-powered shenanigans of a better play. I don't think I can still risk this though, because without an Arnim Zola known, I just have to play like Deathlock, right? Actually, oh yeah, this is fine. Doesn't matter where Phoenix Force goes. Deathlock's just free 5. One of my favorite things always about Deathlock, he's just like good tempo card. Yeah, Ghost Spider is nice. We could throw in a Shuri, I guess, as a bonus if we want. So we'll just Ghost Spider. Oh, opponent's just done. Okay, sure enough, easy. All right, free. A lot of games like that in this deck, I think.